Hey, I am sitting here waiting for an appointment, and I was just, talking to the Lord, praying, as many of us do, and always. I think it's Luke chapter 18, right around verse 1, I think, and it says, we ought to always pray. And then I thought about a song that our kids sing at our church, and it's the little it's the little songs that just are so impactful. Because I thought, I'm sitting here in my car talking to the Lord without no doubt that he hears me, and I'm flipping through social media, right? And was praying and asking God, just talking to him about a situation. And I'm flipping through, I think it was Facebook, and it was a statement about, just because something is delayed does not mean that it's not going to come to pass or take off. And the example was like your airplane. You're waiting for your flight and it keeps being delayed. And because it's delayed, that does not mean that you ain't going to take off. The flight has not been canceled. And so I was praying on something of just God's timing and trying to calm my thoughts and my spirit. But our kids, they sing a song and it says, God hears me when I pray. God hears me when I pray. And this is the part that just, it says, out of all the people in this great big world, God hears me. He knows my voice, and he hears me when I pray. And I mean, just when you just allow that to saturate, your spirit, out of all the people in this great big world. And I was just flipping through and just talking to God about some things, and caught a post, and it just spoke to me. And so I just want to encourage somebody, keep praying. And what is the basic of that definition of prayer? Talk to God. Talk to God, and he will send just answers. I'm not holding up social media by no means for an answer from God, but you don't know how he gonna speak to you. He reaches us individually. As I sit here and I wait for an appointment, and that song just came to me after I went through that scrolling, and I just thought, God hears me when I pray. It's a simple song. God hears me when I pray. Out of all the people in this great big world, God hears me. God knows my voice, and he hears me when I pray. And I just, when I think about it, and then there's a scripture, right, that comes up, and it says, my sheep hear my voice, and they know a stranger they will not follow. So whatever you're going through, keep praying, but you gonna know. Mine was just real quick, sitting here in the car waiting for an appointment, right? But you'll know when the Lord is speaking to you and giving you. And how will you know? How will your spirit know? Because it will encourage you. It will, most importantly, it'll bring peace to whatever your thought and you talking to God on. It'll settle you. It'll take worry and stress out, even if it's just for the moment. My previous pastor, God rest his soul, he used to say this, and I gotta go. Faith is like our headlights. When we want to go from destination A to destination B, at night when we put our headlights on, our headlights don't shine all the way from destination A to destination B. What our headlights do, it gives us enough light. And then as we move forward, the headlights give us enough more light to keep going till we get to our destination. And so let's just, faith is like headlights. You can't always see the whole path around every turn, every mountain, every hill, every valley, every stop light, stop sign, and there's all these different routes that you could take. But the headlights, as you go a couple more feet, the headlights shine a couple more feet. So stay encouraged. God bless you, and have a good one. Bye.